Hello, I'm Jessica.
I'm Jeanette.
And we are So Sweet Quilt Shop in Brunswick, Missouri. And we are going to show you projects that we have been working on in progress, want to work on something, dreaming of starting, all those things.
Sharing in general.
Yes. So we encourage you to do the same. Get yourself a notebook. I've been trying to be quieter with my papers because I noticed that
you can hear
they
it?
can really hear it.
Oh, well, I'm making a lot of noise.
When we shuffle our papers and stuff, I've been watching and noticing, oh, it's really loud. So yeah, we'll try to be a little quieter, but you know, we'll do our best. Anyway, we encourage you to do the same. Get yourself a notebook, make a list of 8 projects, and it just kind of helps you stay focused through the week. And then you can look back and be like, oh, I haven't worked on that for a while, or I got it done. That's always really nice.
Yes.
Okay, so we are a quilt shop, like I said. So if we show you an item that we have available here in the shop, we'll tell you that. Depending on when you're watching this, it might be a long time from now. We maybe don't necessarily have it. But in the comments is the phone number to the quilt shop and our Facebook website, where you can find us on Facebook. And on there, every Friday, we do live shopping. So make sure you check that out on Friday. And I think that's it. Yep. We'll get started. All right.
It is Wednesday, August the 24th.
24th, yeah, back to school time. I dropped my kids off this morning.
They were so excited, I'm sure.
Yeah, they're teenagers, so you know, one was more excited than the other.
That's right. That's how that works.
All right, so we'll get started. You want to go
Did
first?
you bring your pixel quilt?
I did.
Pattern?
I'll go grab it.
Okay.
I'll go grab it really quick. Go ahead and show your
All right, so we are doing a sew along on our Facebook group with the pixel quilt pattern. Jessica just went to get it. Last week I had all 15 of my, I guess you call them pixel blocks, tiny blocks, whatever you want to call them. So I have all 15 of those done.
Yay!
And now I have all 15 of my alternate blocks.
All right. Wow, so you're ready to put them together.
So I'm I'm gonna be ready to set it. I don't know when that'll happen, but I do have a retreat coming up, so
maybe then.
Maybe then. But you know, what's nice about this pattern is you use almost all your jelly roll and almost all your background.
Yeah.
I was a little short on background. I think it called for 3 or 4 yards maybe.
And I think, remember, you bought 4 yards, but remember you said you only bought 3.5 or something.
Well, because it was all that was left on the bolt, and we've got it back in now. This is called Malibu.
So you're really gonna need 4, or close to 4, maybe 3.
I think you can get by 3 2/3. I think that's actually what I ended up with. I said 3.5, but I think it was 3 2/3.
Okay.
And then I have just a smidge left. Not much.
So we have a private Facebook group where we do sew-alongs and people share their sewing room. Anyway, it's just a fun place to hang out. So this is the quilt-along that we're doing on there.
Currently.
Yeah.
We've
we
done
actually
several.
Gave a prize out yesterday for people that are posting pictures of their progress. Anyway, just fun.
Yeah, ideally when we started this, you had a month. Not that you're still not eligible for prizes. If you never do a block, you're still eligible for prizes by sharing.
Post a picture of your progress, your fabric, that kind of thing.
But it does come in 3 sizes. It takes 35 2.5-inch strips if you're doing the large throw, which is 70 by 84. And that's the one I know you and I are both making. And it does almost use them all. So it's been a fun sew.
All right, so my first thing is I got a cross stitch finish.
That is so cute.
My winter Wienerland.
That is so cute on there.
Isn't that so cute? So anyway, I bought the frame, this at Dollar General, and it was half price. They have a little half price aisle, so it's regularly $5. I got it for $2.50.
Yes, and then she just got it on sticky board?
Yep, I put it on sticky board, and then I added this little
lace, almost kind of a vintage lace.
Yeah, which you know why? Because I had all this space at the bottom.
He's like, I want to make it a little bigger to fit the board.
Well, I just cut my board. I just didn't even it up right. So then it's like, oh, I'll put some lace on there.
Yeah, you put a piece of fabric, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, and then I'm showing my daughter, you know, what she's been cross stitching too. So I'm like, look, Claire, look what I got done. And she's like, oh, well, you didn't outline a few stars. I'm like, shh. Don't be pointing out things.
She noticed that, huh?
Yeah.
I had noticed that.
Well, you really have to be studying it. But and she was studying it. But there's a few stars that I didn't outline in blue.
It's cute.
But you know, it's on there. I'm not taking it off.
No.
But anyway, yeah, super cute. And then I was going to share the other things I bought at Dollar General. These are all half price. So
that's a pretty one.
Has this on it, and I just put my sticky board right over it.
It doesn't matter what it says because you're going to
cover it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You could probably pry this off, but I didn't need to because mine was big enough. And then I bought these.
I love those because they have hangers on them.
I actually got one for you too.
Oh.
So yeah, you can just cover this with your cross stitch project, whatever size it is. And then this.
Oh, I really like that. That's cute.
Yeah, so it'd be like a little, I thought even your months.
Would have been cute on there.
Yeah, even the little months that Mom's been making.
Would have been cute on there.
Really cute. And they were all half price. So.
Right, and so if you're like, oh, I don't want to glue it on there, you could have put metal washers on, and hot glued them on the back of that and still done magnets on your calendar.
Yeah, you could have done magnets.
So it could have changed out your months without having to redo a thing to put them on.
Well, and when I did this, I thought, you know, because some people are like, I want mine on behind glass or whatever. But I mean, I didn't hot glue this front part. So it would be really easy to take it apart and then reframe it in glass or something later if I decided to. So it's certainly an easy.
Yes, and I don't think everything has to be under glass, especially things that are whimsical or holiday.
This is just going to be winter time.
It's not a sampler necessarily that you've worked on for 3 years.
Then you might
want to put it under.
I ought to bring the one that you made me.
Yes, you want to share that. I made that for you how many years ago?
I'll bring it next week. Remind me.
Well, Claire's 15.
Well, you gave it to me when I got married, I thought, or right around that time.
Right around that time. Claire wasn't born. She's 15 now.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so I've been working on my bee farm cross stitch somewhere. And this is about the only progress I've really felt like I made this week on cross stitch because it was out on my chair and I didn't pull out anything else.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you got a lot done.
So the pattern is somewhere in here. There it is. It is by Artful Offerings.
We do have the pattern.
We still have the pattern. The stitch count is 136 wide by 86 high. And I've done this on 16 count. It is a hand dyed, but don't ask me what it is. Isn't that cute?
That is so
So all I've got
cute.
left is this right here to be finished. And I really think I'm gonna make it in a pillow. Every one of her patterns, or every one I've looked at, have all the instructions to turn it into, you know, a pillow. And I'm talking like, what do they call that? Like a nap pillow?
Oh yeah, like
it's maybe 9 by 12
or something like that.
Yeah.
Of course, no one can nap on it.
No, it's it's handwork. You do not mess it up.
Don't put your head on it.
Yeah.
Put it in a chair.
Yeah, so here she's got it made in a pillow on the back.
Yeah.
And
So
you know, I
cute.
have plenty of fabric. So that is not going to be a problem.
Okay, so I like to cut out fabric, and this is something new I've been doing. It's really been helpful. So I cut out several projects and put them on those design boards and stack them all up. And then it's like I can't work on anything else till those are done. So I did 10 more blocks
Oh yeah, you're making a big dent.
of garden bale.
Bale.
Yeah, garden bale.
It could be garden bale if you wanted to.
I don't know. I would say it's garden bale. Anyway, there's the pattern. We do have the pattern back in stock. And I'm starting to keep track, I can see, but I think it's like 70, I have to make like 70 some blocks or something.
But it's a pretty good size.
Yeah, anyway, I got 10 more done.
What are those, probably 10.5-inch blocks?
Yeah.
Ooh, that one's pretty.
Yeah.
I love how the light and dark are in there.
Yep, so anyway, I'm making progress. I bet I have 20 done.
I bet you have more than that.
You think? Oh, I'm not counting them.
Because you probably showed 20 last week.
A little stack.
She does.
Progress.
Okay, I'm going to show you my red work, and I stitched very little on this. Oh, there it is. It is Quaker de la Farm, and it's all done in red work, or I guess you could do it any color you wanted.
You could, yeah.
And mine is, I made very few stitches in it this week because I pretty much worked on the bee farm, but it is getting close.
You're getting really close. Just have that one corner.
Yeah, I would say 75–80% done. So, and it's done on antique white, 18 count, 20 count. think it's 18 count.
Mm-hmm.
I had a little note in the bag, but I seem to have lost the bag. The little note that said 18 count.
It'll turn up.
It's been in and out, in and out, in and out.
All right, so my next project is I've been working on Pretty Birds. So this is the block of the month that we have going on in the shop. I'm not sure. We might have a few spots.
We do. We still have a few.
Still have a few spots if you want to do this. So the one we're doing is very similar to what you see on the cover as far as colors. And I'll show you a few that I have done.
And we're doing the large quilt is our block of the month, and it's going to be 69 by 79. So pretty much just what you see.
Yeah, so I have probably, I don't know, I think maybe 10 birds done, but I've been working on these. So, okay,
that's pretty.
Well, pay attention to their eyes. See their eyes? How they're in different spots?
They are, aren't they?
Yeah, this one is wrong. So this is the one I did first. I had no idea it was wrong. I work on this one at home and realize it's wrong. Take the whole thing apart, do it again, wrong. Take it apart again.
She's
do it
wearing
right.
the fabric out.
Yes, do it right. But you do have a few little scraps, so I was able to recut some of those. But anyway, then get here to the shop, realize this one's wrong. I'm like, I think I'm gonna leave him. But anyway,
Yeah.
There's that. Then I work on this one. This is as far as I get last night because I did it wrong again.
How many more birds do you have to do?
I think I'm only like 4 into this. I have at least 4 more. And take it apart and redo it. So it's right now. Let me see. It goes like that. Yeah, this is the right way. But anyway, that's as far as I got because
I could see that could be a little...
Oh my goodness, I'm like, what is happening in my brain that I keep doing it wrong? So if you're doing this with me,
Pay attention.
pay attention. Don't sew the eye on wrong. What I keep doing is sewing these two on the side, on this side,
Instead
of one up here and one down there.
of, oh boy.
Anyway, making progress.
Making
I'll be
progress.
glad when that bird's done.
And I'm not making that one. That one goes in there. Okay, falling quilt kit. Oh yeah, so I'm going to share you a quilt kit that I put together last week. And I don't see the store sample back there, so I don't know if someone took it home.
No, I sold it.
Oh, she sold it.
Yeah, I sold it before we had more cut.
I really want to make this. I picked out the fabric last week for
Well, you better
live
get it on
shopping.
the list that you're taking.
I know I haven't
Someone
done it
else
yet.
will.
Somebody else will. So the pattern is a very easy sew. It is a Villa Rose, and I made this a couple years ago. Of course, not in these prints.
The quilt finishes 54 by 72, and it uses fat quarters.
Look at these lovely fall
So
colors.
those will all be the leaves.
These are all going to be the leaves. Look how pretty
It'll
that
be
is.
gorgeous.
And then look at the Essex linen background.
There's your background.
I think this is called chocolate, maybe? Oh my gosh. That just speaks to me.
Yeah, it's very, very lovely.
It's going to be so pretty on there. This is going to be your stems, which is a chalk and charcoal.
And your binding.
And your binding. So, yeah, I really want to make this one.
Yes, love it.
Love it, love it. Okay.
All right, next up is this is my new Leader Ender project. So the hourglass quilt pattern. This is a free pattern you can print off from Cluck Cluck Sew, but I got more done. So see, my little
Ooh,
stair.
that's pretty.
And then I brought this. It's going to show you how. So you just do 2 5-inch squares, right sides together. Now she has directions in there for 3.5-inch, 5-inch, 10-inch, so you could make them all different sizes, but I'm doing 5-inch because I have a lot of 5-inch squares.
Already cut.
So you just sew down, each side, draw a line, sew down each side, and then when you cut there and here, and then it makes the half square triangles, and you
look
just
how
sew
perfect
them
they are.
together. Yeah, and they just turn out beautifully.
So she's doing them
So out of
upside, downside. So
Yeah.
I think of an hourglass, so it's going up and then it goes sideways for your pattern. That's what gives it so much movement.
So out of one, you're actually getting 2 blocks.
That is not what she's doing. So she's got, yeah, it is.
Yeah, but I mean, it really wouldn't matter, light and dark, how you lay them out. So you're just sewing them. And I mean, she talks about sewing them together in you know, like four quads instead of rows, because then you get really wonky. Been there, done that.
Yeah, that would make sense. You probably even do 9.
Yeah, sew them together in blocks and then sew the blocks together. But anyway, there's no sashing or anything. It's been fun because there's no thinking. You just sit there and just spit out.
It's a great thing to take on retreat or when you're sewing with friends for the day, because you don't have to do a lot of fussing and trimming and all that. Of course, you got them cut out ahead of time. And I'm all for retreats that I have all of it prepared just to set and sew.
Right, I don't have to do a whole lot of thinking.
I don't have to do a whole lot of thinking. Okay, that is your pattern. That goes with that. This is my calendar, which, you know, I think we're out of this pattern.
Oh, are we?
The seasons of season 2, a year celebration, continues. So they're the little monthly calendars. And I would like to say I have started on September. The only thing I have confirmed is the background. And I've got all the little stitching on it.
Not September yet.
No, but it's creeping up on me. And I know you can't tell. I'm gonna show you up as close as I can. But September's all the way at the bottom. It's got like jars with yellow flowers in it.
Oh.
So I think it'll be really cute. And she's done all of hers on the same cloth, and I did not do that at all. If you're following me, mine is all different.
You've been seeing Mom do them all different.
Yeah, all different.
Which I think is really
fun. There is no rules when you're the one making it.
No, you can do what you want. Okay, so next up is we tell you guys all the time, whenever you finish a quilt, use those scraps right that second to make a table runner or a pillow or something. That way it just doesn't go in a pile and be forgot about. So I had printed, I printed this a long time ago. It's a free pattern from Fat Quarter Shop. I'll see if I can find the link and put it in our group page. But anyway, I'm gonna make that little table runner at the top.
It's called Mini Charm Mix Table Runner Pattern.
And I could make like 4 of these probably, because these are all my leftovers from that double, if you've been following me, I made that double star quilt a while back. So these are all the leftovers. So I'm gonna make this runner. It's gonna be black, white, gold, you know, just very
metallic in it.
Neutral colors. So yeah, and then this is the black.
You know, because it's so neutral, it'd be pretty like on a coffee table in the living room.
Yes. Yeah, I might add in some more black, but anyway, because I have a lot of the white, you know, whites left over.
A lot of whites left over. And this one finishes at 14.5 by 59.5, so it's long.
Yeah, the pattern actually has also where you can do
you can make a quilt.
Make a whole quilt.
You really want to be ambitious and you really want to use a lot of your scraps.
Yeah, it has several different projects, like a baby size. But I'll see if I can find the pattern and post it in the group, post a link.
Okay, I talked about last week, Jessica and I went out of town and we stopped at a shop that was called remember?
It's in Springfield, Missouri, right by Lambert's. Yes, I think so.
So Simply Quilt Store.
We're messing it up, I'm sure, and I apologize.
I'm sure we are, and I don't have the ticket anymore.
It's a very cute shop. It's right by Lambert's. So if you go to Lambert's in Springfield, Missouri.
Go where they throw the rolls. But this is a layer cake that I bought, and you know, it tempted me right away because number one, she had it done in this, but the pattern was free. Woohoo! So, you know, I must have a free pattern. So there is the layer cake. There's the pattern. And I came in this morning thinking, what would I use for background? Because as you can see, there's a lot of background in there. So it needs to be something fun. So randomly, I picked that one, which I don't know if you can see it in there, but it has red, green, and kind of a taupey star.
I think it looks good. Mom thought maybe the green wasn't the right color.
But I think maybe in the big picture, you won't look at it and say,
no, that green's too bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
We'll see if I change my mind.
She might change her mind today sometime. Okay, next up is my pixel. My pixel quilt. Where's that? And I haven't made any progress other than I have all the
2.5 inch squares.
2.5 inch squares.
And that's a piles.
Yeah. So this is the pattern.
And when you get to the block B, I really thought it went faster than...
Yes. I was planning on maybe getting them cut out tonight.
Well, you can tell by looking, there's a lot more pieces in that.
But anyway, I have all the block A's done, and I did a real scrappy background on mine. Jen Kingwell is the fabric, you know, the printed fabric, the jelly roll. And
I think it's called Sunnyside, maybe?
want to say
Fine and
it's
Sunny?
Beach.
Oh, you do Beach Road?
I think it's Beach Road.
Well, Fine and Sunny maybe is the newer line we have in here.
So I got all 15 of those done. I don't know if you want to see them all, but anyway, they're done.
Yep.
So hopefully maybe tonight I can get them cut out, the next ones, and get those done.
Yeah, because you'll do Scrappy again.
Yeah, I'll do Scrappy. So, and I have, I have all those left.
Oh yeah, so you really.
So I'm thinking I'll have plenty.
You are not gonna run out. Okay, show my turkey kit. Still not made, still not cut out. Showed it for a couple weeks now.
It's still on your dream list.
It's still on my list, which makes me have to do this. And it is our October small.
Yeah, so
there it is. It is a nice big table topper. Where's it at? 52.5 by 32.5. So I mean that's a big. But isn't it cute? I just love the little turkeys and the acorns.
It's really cute. Yeah.
We did a leather Essex linen as the background, and then I just picked lots of pretty fall prints that we had in the store for all the pieces, and they're all labeled in there. So we do have that kit available. It is our October small.
Okay, so I like to have no more than 2 cross stitch projects I'm working on at a time.
She's doing better than me.
That's madness. I mean, we should have more, but I try to only keep 2. So I finished the Winter Wienerland, so I got this.
I love that one.
Yes, I think the chickens are so cute, and I have chickens. Anyway, this is gonna be the background.
Ooh, perfect.
This is a 14 count lavender sunset hand dyed. We do have this in the shop, but I think it'll be perfect. And then I did all DMC for most of it. And then where you see the purple stripes, I'm gonna do this hand dyed.
Ooh, pretty, pretty.
So it's a little deeper purple than what's there, but I think it'll be nice.
I think it'll be really nice.
And it'll show up on there. And then these will be all the chickens.
Again, the designer, where did I see it? Artful Offerings, and she has the instructions for a pillow. So we'll see if Jessica makes a little small farmhouse pillow.
We'll see what happens.
Maybe, maybe. Okay, and I'm going to share some of my ideas for cross stitch too. So most of these came from Dollar General. I didn't get them for half price like Jessica did. But look at this cool one. So it's got that neat wood bead in there. And I mean, cover it up in here, whatever you want as far as cross stitching goes. It's got a little string to hang it on. She could certainly go this way with it too. This is a really cute one that I just got for $4 too at Dollar General. I even like how this brown is on the side, so I thought if I could get my cross stitch to cover this up and be a fall or a pumpkin thing, that would look cute on there.
That'd be really cute. Yeah.
Then this one I actually got at Walmart, so it even has the easel to stand up like a picture frame, but it's got that white beadboard look, and then it's got the little clip.
Yeah,
another cute idea. So for less than, I think these 3 items maybe cost me 12 bucks. A lot cheaper than framing, and then just gives you other ways to set them around in your house for decorating. Because when you get them, when you spend that time stitching, you want to put it out and enjoy it.
Right.
I do.
Okay, this is my last thing. So this is a block of the month that we did. I actually think we have maybe 2 of these left that are all ready. They're all bundled together. But I do have all the blocks done.
Pretty, pretty.
So my plan is to cut out and put on my little design board everything I need to make this border. Because I mean, that's gonna take a minute.
That's the turkey I'm making. Look at that turkey. Got 2 of them to make.
Yep. He's pretty quick. Anyway, I got all the blocks done, so I'm gonna cut out. I mean, that border might take a minute. I don't know, might not, maybe not. It's just big squares.
Big squares, little squares.
Yeah, anyway.
But it's not the same as just slapping on a straight.
No, I need to get it done.
But this is a big quilt, 74 by 74. I know we have the patterns in the shop. It would be cute just done in full scraps.
Yeah, it would. And I mean, like I said, I'm pretty sure we have 2 complete kits. I have no idea what the cost is off the top of my head, but
maybe we'll show that on live shopping.
Yes, I think that's right.
Okay, that's all of mine, all of yours.
Thank you so much for watching. Click
Yes.
subscribe if you made it to the end. Thank you.
Yeah.
Click subscribe, hit like, leave us a comment. That just helps us grow on YouTube. See you Friday on Facebook for live shopping.
At 9:30.
Yep, and we'll see you next Wednesday here.
Bye.
See ya.